Hold on tight because Picoin is taking us on a wild ride. Since its launch, Pi's price has been anything but stable. We've seen incredible highs and gut-wrenching lows, leaving many wondering if this is the next Bitcoin or just another flash in the pan. One thing's for sure, Picoin definitely keeps things interesting in the world of cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not saying you should put all your eggs in the Pi basket, but it's definitely a story worth following. Whether you're a seasoned crypto investor or just curious about the hype, understanding Pi's journey so far can give you a glimpse into the exciting and sometimes unpredictable world of digital currencies. A major milestone for Picoin was the launch of its Open Mainet. This event marked a significant transition from its earlier stages of development, where it was primarily in a testing phase. The launch was celebrated with much fanfare, featuring a grand event attended by key figures in the blockchain community and the Pi development team. The excitement was palpable as everyone anticipated the next big step for Picoin. This was a big deal because it meant Pi was moving towards becoming a fully functional blockchain. The Open Mainnet signifies that Picoin is now ready to handle real-world transactions and interactions. It's like the coin has graduated from its training wheels and is now ready to ride on the open road. The blockchain network visualization showed the intricate and robust system that supports Pi, highlighting its potential to revolutionize digital currency transactions. Think of it like this. The mainnet is like the real world where Pi can finally interact and be used for transactions. Users can now utilize Picoin for various financial activities, from buying goods and services to trading on cryptocurrency platforms. The transition to the Open Mainnet is a crucial step in proving Pi's utility and value in everyday scenarios. Imagine paying for your morning coffee or booking a flight using Picoin. The possibilities are endless. Before the Open Mainnet, Pi was kind of like a beta version being tested out in a controlled environment. During this phase, developers and early adopters worked tirelessly to identify and fix bugs, improve the system's efficiency, and ensure that the blockchain could handle the demands of a global user base. This testing phase was crucial in laying the groundwork for a stable and secure mainnet launch. However, the launch wasn't all smooth sailing. The transition to the Open Mainnet brought with it a wave of volatility. The price of Pi fluctuated wildly, reflecting the uncertainty and speculation that often accompanies new cryptocurrency launches. Investors watched closely, some celebrating the potential for high returns while others were cautious, wary of the risks involved. The price of Pi fluctuated wildly, leaving some investors celebrating and others scratching their heads. This roller coaster of emotions is not uncommon in the world of cryptocurrencies, where market sentiment can change rapidly. The initial excitement was tempered by the reality of market dynamics, where prices can soar one moment and plummet the next. This volatility is a reminder of the inherent risks and rewards in the cryptocurrency market. This uncertainty is partly because the Open Mainnet brought new challenges like ensuring security and scalability. As Picoin moves into this new phase, the development team must address these critical issues to maintain user trust and network integrity. Cybersecurity measures need to be robust to protect against potential threats, and the blockchain must be scalable to handle increasing transaction volumes without compromising performance. Only time will tell if Pi can overcome these hurdles and live up to its potential. The journey ahead is filled with both opportunities and challenges. As the cryptocurrency landscape continues to evolve, Picoin's success will depend on its ability to adapt and innovate. Investors and users alike are watching closely, hopeful that Pi will not only meet but exceed expectations, paving the way for a new era in digital currency. One of the things that makes Picoin stand out is its focus on accessibility. Unlike Bitcoin, which requires powerful computers and tons of energy to mine, Pi can be mined right from your smartphone. That's right, you don't need to be a tech whiz or have a basement full of mining rigs to get in on the action. Pi uses a process called mobile mining that relies on a network of users to verify transactions. And the best part? It barely uses any of your phone's battery life. This approach has helped Pi gain a massive following, especially in countries with limited access to traditional banking systems. While Picoin has generated a lot of buzz, it's important to remember that it's still early days. Pi faces several challenges before it can truly go mainstream. One of the biggest hurdles is regulatory uncertainty. Governments around the world are still figuring out how to regulate cryptocurrencies, and Pi will need to navigate these evolving rules to succeed. Another challenge is building trust and legitimacy. The crypto world has seen its fair share of scams and rug pulls, so Pi needs to prove that it's here for the long haul. This means establishing strong partnerships, ensuring transparency, and delivering on its promises. Section 5. Pi in numbers, a glimpse into the current landscape. So, how is Pi actually doing in the market? Well, as of today, May 18, 2025, Pi coin isn't listed on any major cryptocurrency exchanges. This means there's no official price yet, and the numbers you might see floating around are based on internal transactions within the Pi network. Despite not having a public listing, Pi boasts a massive user base. Millions of people around the world have downloaded the app and are actively mining Pi. This huge community is a testament to Pi's potential, but it's important to remember that a large user base doesn't automatically translate to financial success. Section 6. Joining the Pi network, mining and beyond. Ready to try your hand at mining Pi? It's actually pretty straightforward. Unlike traditional mining, which requires expensive hardware and consumes a lot of electricity, Pi mining is designed to be accessible to everyone. All you need is a smartphone and an internet connection. First, you'll need to download the Pi Network app and create an account. The app is available on both iOS and Android platforms, making it easy for anyone to get started. Once downloaded, the app will guide you through the setup process. Then you'll be asked to complete a KYC or Know Your Customer verification process. This step is crucial for ensuring the security and legitimacy of the network. You'll need to provide some basic information and a form of identification. This is standard practice in the crypto world and helps prevent fraud and money laundering. The KYC process might take a little time, but it's a one-time requirement that adds a layer of trust and security to the network. Once you're verified, you can start mining Pi with just a few taps on your phone. The app's interface is user-friendly, making it easy even for beginners to navigate. You don't need any technical expertise to get started. The app will guide you through the process and you can earn Pi by simply checking in once a day. This daily check-in is essential to keep your mining session active. The more consistent you are, the more Pi you can accumulate over time. Keep in mind that mining Pi is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term project aimed at creating a decentralized and inclusive digital currency. The value of Pi will depend on the growth and adoption of the network. It takes time and patience to accumulate a significant amount. However, by being an early adopter, you have the potential to benefit as the network grows. So stay committed, keep mining, and watch your Pi balance grow steadily. Section 7. The Stellar Connection, a look under the hood. Now let's dive into some of the technical stuff. Pi coin is built on a consensus mechanism called the Stellar Consensus Protocol, or SCP. Without getting too technical, SCP is a way for the Pi network to make sure all transactions are accurate and secure. Think of SCP like a sophisticated voting system. When you make a transaction on the Pi network, it needs to be verified by other users. SCP ensures that everyone is on the same page and prevents fraudulent transactions from going through. This makes the Pi network more secure and reliable. Section 8. Weighing the odds. Is Pi a good investment? Now, the million-dollar question, should you invest in Pi coin? This is a question that has been on the minds of many potential investors, especially those who are new to the world of cryptocurrencies. Pi coin, with its unique approach to mobile mining and its promise of democratizing access to cryptocurrency, has certainly caught the attention of many. But is it worth your hard-earned money? Well, as with any investment, there are potential risks and rewards to consider. Investing in Pi coin is no different. On one side, you have the potential for significant gains if the project succeeds. On the other side, there's the risk of losing your investment if things don't go as planned. It's a classic case of high risk, high reward. On the one hand, Pi's unique approach to mobile mining and its massive community could position it for future success. The idea of mining cryptocurrency on your phone without draining your battery or using up your data is revolutionary. This has allowed Pi to build a large and engaged community, which is a crucial factor for the success of any cryptocurrency. If Pi gains widespread adoption and gets listed on major exchanges, its value could skyrocket. The potential for Pi to become a widely accepted form of digital currency is there, and if it does, early adopters could see significant returns on their investment. On the other hand, Pi is still in its early stages and faces significant challenges. The project is still under development, and there are many unknowns. Will the technology work as promised? Can the team deliver on their ambitious goals? These are questions that only time will answer. Regulatory uncertainty, technical hurdles, and competition from established cryptocurrencies could hinder its growth. Governments around the world are still figuring out how to regulate cryptocurrencies, and any unfavorable regulations could impact Pi's success. Additionally, the technical challenges of building a secure and scalable blockchain are significant. It's important to approach Pi with a healthy dose of skepticism and to never invest more than you can afford to lose. As with any investment, it's crucial to do your own research and understand the risks involved. While the potential rewards are enticing, the risks are real and should not be underestimated. In the end, the decision to invest in Picoin should be based on a careful consideration of both the potential benefits and the inherent risks. Section 9. The future of Pi: a world of possibilities? The future of Picoin is full of possibilities, both exciting and uncertain. Will it become the next big thing in cryptocurrency or fade into obscurity? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Pi's journey is a fascinating case study in the evolution of money and technology. Whether you're a seasoned crypto investor or simply curious about the future of finance, Picoin's story is worth paying attention to. It reminds us that innovation can come from unexpected places and that the world of money is constantly evolving. So buckle up and enjoy the ride because the crypto roller coaster is just getting started.